What's up YouTube and EDC people, I'm Joe, you're watching my channel Ink&Iron, back today with a review of Maxpedition's new Beefy pocket organizer. Well, not quite new, but new to me anyway. So this organizer has a lot going on for it. It is water resistant, uses YKK zippers and Duraflex hardware. It's got all kinds of features in here and can hold quite a bit of stuff. So if you're interested in pocket organizers and stuff like that, stick around. We're going to talk about this and see what we can fit inside of it. To begin, let's talk about the size of this. So it's going to be 8 inches high, 6 inches wide, and 2.5 inches thick. The volume is 116 cubic inches or 1.9 liters. You do have a 2-inch by 4-inch front hook and loop field for morale patches and ID and stuff like that. Other colors of this include black, OD green, khaki, foliage green, and wolf gray. And you are in fact looking at the khaki. Now if you're asking me, this is a little bit green for a khaki, but you know, your mileage may vary. Pick the one that suits you best. We do have MOLLE attachment on the back here, as well as a grab handle. Got a back zipper pocket. We've got some stitched stretchy like webbing in here. We've got a little loop in the back as well. A couple more stitched loops here. Flat pocket, little D-ring on, I don't even know what you call that. A little loop of paracord right here. And then a mesh pocket in the front with hook and loop attachment to keep it closed. So if you've seen my other review of Maxpedition's micro pocket organizer, I've had this thing for a long time, and this is a good example of like what their black material looks like, so you can imagine. Also have a I think this is the wolf gray platy pocket organizer. That's the large size, just to give you some color comparisons here. And then OD green platy pocket organizer, also have a review of that. I reviewed both of these at the same time, so there are your little size comparisons. Yeah, the Beefy is quite large, can fit a whole mess of stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and load it out and I'll show you what it can hold and what it can't. Okay, we've got this thing pretty full right now. I think you can see the full like 2.5 inch capacity coming in handy here. Now that being said, I'd still be able to attach this with MOLLE to like my backpack or something, so not that bad. So let's take a look at the things I have in here, which are basically taken from my other EDC pouches and stuff. Keep a Clorox disinfecting wipe, something convenient, have quick access to with that mesh pocket. Yeah, you can fit a lot of stuff in here. Flapping around here, this is Uncle Bill's sliver gripper tweezers. If you don't have these, you really should get a pair. Good for splinters and supposedly for ticks. We don't get a lot of ticks out here in Colorado. So I've got a pocket knife. This is a CJRB pocket knife, the Nannard, styled after a banana, literally. I've got an X-Acto blade. This is just from Gordon, the Harbor Freight brand. Sharpie also fits in here in these tighter loops. This is the Leatherman Arc. If you've not seen this yet, definitely worth checking out. Quite expensive though. Comes with a redundant knife, considering I already had a pocket knife in here. And the little flap back here. Got some bandages, as you can see by my hands right now. I get a lot of small wounds at work and whatnot. I think that's all I tucked back there. I always have band-aids on me. I've got epinephrine. So this is an emergency injector for those of us with allergies and whatnot. But I just wanted to show the size that you can actually fit like full-size emergency epinephrine in here, which is cool. I've got a full-size flashlight in here. This is the Olight Seeker 4 Pro model, I think. And it's got that really cool colorway on it. Very bright flashlight, like 4,000 lumen output. Bic lighters seem to fit in here with a little bit of tension under the straps. So just your classic Bic. I mean, who doesn't have one of those lying around? You can also go a little bit more techy. So I've got a little power adapter here for a wall outlet. You can get your USB Type-C or USB-A. I've got power bank here, not fully charged, but this is my Mophie power bank, 10,000 amp hours, I think, milliamp hours. And then a charging cable, of course. And then back here, for a little more security under the YKK zipper, is my passport. So I think you could use this as a sort of travel pouch in addition to EDC or outdoors. I mean, the passport fits in there horizontally. You could fit more than one. You could fit your whole family's worth of passports back here. Whatever you want. Something to be aware of when you're organizing a pouch like this, just prioritize your need to access items in the front and in the upper portions of the pack out. The deeper you go, the harder it is to get to things underneath other things. So that's the one thing I will say about these organizers, is you want to know your priorities off the bat. This thing is made with 1050 denier nylon, YKK zippers, Duraflex hardware. It's got tons of compartments. Yeah, it's just a very good little pouch. Basically, the only thing it can't fit is like full-size tools. So here's like my rigid folding ruler. Things like a full-size set of vice grips starts to push the capacity of this quite a bit. It's like you maybe could, yeah, I guess. You're not going to fit that many tools in here. You could maybe fit like a small-size pry bar, maybe not. So yeah, this is like just shy of a full-size like tool kit, basically. So keep that in mind if that's the kind of use case you're going to use it for. My EDCs tend to carry tons of tools in them, so that's something I'm always looking out for. But I mean, my Vera Craftform 26-in-1 screwdriver fits in here, so yeah, you could make a small toolkit, but small, emphasis on small toolkit. So don't be using this as a toolbox. I think in terms of like medical and emergency use and even tech use, it's probably more suited to that. So your mileage may vary. I hope this has helped you shop around for an EDC organizer or pouch. If you're interested in purchasing, use the links in my description. It helps the channel at no additional cost to you. And thanks for watching. I've been Joe. You've been watching Ink and Iron. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.